It's Sunday, March 9th. Sunday, in the year 2025, also known as the smartest year ever. My name's Gordy, and today we were talking about the phrase, the proof is in the pudding. Where it came from, why it actually makes sense. Or does it? I don't know. We'll see. You be the judge. I heard someone say it. That's how a lot of these things get going. That's how these become episodes. Let's get right into it. Ever hear someone say the proof is in the pudding and wonder what that even means? Or proof of what? And why is pudding involved? Was there some historic pudding trial? Well, the original phrase actually makes sense, but somewhere along the way, English speakers did what they do best. They butchered it beyond recognition. The original saying was, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, first recorded in the early 1600s. In this case, proof meant test or evidence, not definitive proof like in a courtroom. The idea was simple. You don't know if something is good until you actually try it. Kind of like ordering sushi from a gas station. It's like that vibe is where it came from. And it really does make sense when you think of old-timey pudding. It's not like chocolate pudding. Back then, pudding wasn't this smooth, sweet dessert we think of today. It was more like a medieval meat dish, often stuffed with things like spices, oats, and sometimes questionable chunks of animal parts stuffed into intestines and stuff like that. I've seen it described as gutsy. I see the word gutsy thrown around a little too much. Medieval puddings were essentially sausages, blends of minced meat, cereal, spices, and often blood, stuffed into intestines and boiled or steamed. And they ranged from delicious, apparently, to deadly, with the only way of knowing to put them to the proof. So when someone said the proof of the pudding is in the eating, they meant the only way to know if it's safe or edible is to actually eat it, which was a real gamble in an era before refrigeration, or before they believed in germs, and like witches made you sick. But at some point, people misheard or shortened the phrase to the proof is in the pudding, which doesn't mean anything. But by then, the meaning had already settled in. It's about results, not custard. So there you have it. A medieval food safety warning turned into a modern idiom, proving that sometimes the real test of history is in the misquoting. Thanks to all my sources, which I'm always putting in my YouTube description. Please leave me a comment, share, rate, like, subscribe. Tell everyone. I'd really appreciate it. At Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts for these full-length ones that you're listening to right now. But if you want a shorter version, go to at Smartest Year Ever on my TikTok, on my Instagram, or check out my YouTube Shorts page, where you will see little pretty videos that I make that take a long time, but they're fun. Stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. I will see you tomorrow in the smartest year ever.